Hello, everyone. Good evening. Sorry it is late. As usual. I like these performance reviews I'm getting. Very valuable feedback, yes. Although you'll be happy to know that after weeks of Kiro's complaining, I did in fact update a command. That command being this one. Whoa, YouTube channel. It is there. Insanity. I did remember to update something. Be so proud of me. Wow. Absolutely nuts. So just a friendly reminder, we have a YouTube channel now. I will be doing my absolute best to upload content from there. I know I let one of the Nier VODs get away from me, and I feel very bad about that. But I don't think that a whole lot happened that day. So anyway, it's probably fine. It doesn't seem like a whole lot probably happened, so we're good. It's good. Everything's fine. So I currently have days 1, 2, and 4 up there, and I've been doing much better at downloading them ahead of time. It's just that Twitch is very slow at letting you download your shit. But we're working on it anyway. So that is one thing. Yes, I know, reminding, but also complaining. Both things can be true. Anyway. So yeah, I'm here, albeit late. Why am I late? Because I had a very long day. You see, I got up at 6 a.m. to go stand in line to go buy some records. And I did that before work. And my work week was not very restful as I had hoped it would be. Turns out I worked a lot of overtime this week, and I'm a little upset about that fact. So yeah, it's been a little chaotic. Which, you know, at the end of the day is fine. We're surviving. And you know, pretty soon, my schedule will, thankfully, go back to normal. Yeah, so what's interesting about the overtime pay part is that I don't know if I'm getting that. So yeah. So basically, okay, so so I'm going to explain. So here's a fun story for everyone. So, while I've been doing this training thing, my schedule is from 10 to 6, but really I've been working from 9:30 till 6 because I have a meeting with like the training, like the other training people involved, just like in case we have to go over changes that are coming or like any like last minute things that I need to know before the day starts. So we have a meeting every day at 9:30. So, which is fine. Mostly I just have this like meeting. It's usually like maybe 10 minutes, and then I get the rest of the time to myself, which means like I'm not really working. I'm just like at my computer. Maybe I like open a couple documents, I read some stuff over. It's like not that serious. Other days I don't prep if I don't have anything to do, so I'll just like sit there and read my book or something. So it's not always like I'm logged in, but I'm not like working, if you know what I mean. So I haven't really been that worried about that, but it kind of sucks having to like make sure I'm on time for something but I don't actually really start until 10. So what's supposed to be the case is that this week, the people that I'm training start taking phone calls, but it's like a trial, like getting them, you know, used to it kind of thing. So they started taking phone calls, and I was told that they were going to be online from 9 to 5. So I'm like, sick. So my schedule this week is not 10 to 6. It's going to be 9 to 5, meaning I log on at 9. I log out at 5. Except I have a meeting at 9 with the people that I'm training. And so I have to then prepare for that meeting. So I'm actually logging on at like 8:30, 8:40 in the morning to like be ready, because I have to like give them reminders and like stuff for the days ahead, like or the day ahead that's coming up. So I have to like, you know, actually prepare and make sure that I know what I'm telling them, because every day it's like different. And I have to like, you know, organize it, figure out what it is I'm supposed to tell them, and make sure I have all this stuff, and then like also be able to answer any questions they have. So I have to do that. Then I also have to like have the meeting at 9, which means like if the meeting is supposed to start at 9, I can't log on at 9. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Again, I'm logging in and just like kind of prepping and like I'm being responsible basically, but like it's really not that serious. So like I'm not really that worried about it. But then I found out I can't do the prep the night before because our trainer lead, like our trainer supervisor, like will say like, okay, here's what I want you to cover today. So she'll like pull things like based on the data that we get from like the stuff they talked about on the phone and the stuff it seems like they're struggling with. She'll put together like a list of things that she wants us to focus on, and then we'll talk about that the next morning. So I can't prep the night before, otherwise I probably would. And just like make sure I have all the talking points for like the stuff that she wants us to go over. So then the first day, like Monday, they were like, okay, so you're gonna have like they're on the phone from 9:30 till like 5, but also there's like an afternoon like debrief meeting. So actually you're not done at 5, you're done at 5:30, because they're gonna stop taking phone calls at 5 and you're gonna meet with them from 5 to 5:30. And I was like, well, wait a minute, because I thought I was logging off at 5. So now in total that means that I'm logging on at like almost 8:30, but then I'm logging off at 5:30, which if you're doing the math in your head by now, you're realizing that this is a 9-hour day, which is a whole hour more than my typical 8-hour day, which is kind of messed up. So then halfway through the week, well, yeah, because like they didn't specify the schedule with us clearly, so I didn't know this. So like Monday I'm finding out that like, because I thought that our like afternoon like debrief meeting was gonna go from 4:30 to 5, because again I was told that they were for like 9 to 5. So it's like instead of it going like backwards, because like I knew there was gonna be like a half-hour meeting at the end of the day, but it's not going backwards, it's going forwards. So like instead of it being 4:30 to 5, it's really 5 to 5:30. So I'm like, okay, so now I'm already working an extra hour. And then on Wednesday they were like, hey, so fun thing, we're gonna increase the afternoon huddle time to an hour. And I was like, okay, so once again I'm thinking 4:30 to 5:30, because up until this point they've finished at 5:30 every day. So like we're not gonna keep them past 5:30. And then it's like, LOL, joke's on you. Actually, we're gonna run it from 5 to 6. So now, once again, if you're keeping up with everything that I've said so far, I've been logging in at about 8:30-ish, like 8:30, 8:40 in the morning, and I'm logging out at 6 p.m., which is like an extra hour and a half every day. So really, and then like if I have to work, because like there's some stuff that happens that I have to do before I log out for the day, like it has to get done that day. So if I have anything to do that takes me past, like, again, I can't do anything from this like 5 to 6 chunk, right? Because I'm running a meeting. So that means that I now have to stay after 6, and then I'm working like up to 10 hours. So like I think it was Wednesday I had something to do and I couldn't get it done before 5 and I had to stay till 6. So then I logged on at 8:45 that morning and I was not done working until 6:20, which is when I logged out. Which is like, I worked almost 10 hours that day. Which is like Not so cool. So then I brought this up to my supervisor. And I was like, hey, so am I like able to claim overtime for this? And she's like, are you not working 8 hours? I'm like, no, I'm not. So I would like some extra money, please. And she was like, okay, let me check for you. So I may or may not get extra money, but what my supervisor said was, because apparently like they're pretty stingy on the overtime pay, but or like what they will approve for that. But what they did tell me was, even if they don't like, they can't get it approved, that instead they will give me time off. So for like the extra hours that I've built up, that instead of me getting like extra money, they will just give me like lieu time. So it's something. At least I get something. That's still good, right? She says, cringing, knowing that that's okay, but not what you want ideally. I'd rather get more money. You know, bills to pay and all that shit would be helpful. Yes, I too would rather have the extra money. But no, I totally agree that like it should be that way. And I know that like I'm not getting what I deserve if they don't pay me. I know that, but I'm kind of waiting to see that like I'm waiting to see how things turn out, because maybe I will end up getting paid. But it's kind of nuts because like my supervisor and my manager didn't know that I was working this extra time, because like I'm assisting another department, right? So they didn't actually know about this until I brought it up. So if I never brought it up, there was like 0% chance that I would have been getting paid for anything, or even like extra time off. Because like at this point, I think like I'm a little okay with the PTO because I'm so fucking tired. But I also do, like, again, it's Christmas coming up and everything. Like, yes, I would rather just take the extra money. But we'll see. It kind of stresses me out because, again, like, I'm doing this thing that I did not want to do in the first place. And I have survived the first 5 weeks. There's still 2 weeks to go, which I know feels like not a lot of time, but it also feels like a fucking eternity at the same time. So, you know, we're working through it. I will be better at putting my foot down and saying, like, no, I absolutely cannot do this thing that you were asking me to do. Otherwise, but I feel like even if I had said no to this, they would have still made me do it anyway. It was more like a formality type thing. But, anywho, corporate jobs kind of suck, and that's it. But I'm kind of like, I'm opening up my brain to other options, but I kind of want to wait and see, like, I want to wait and see if they, like, increase my salary by a lot next year. Because, like, we get a pay increase every year, but I kind of want to wait and see, like, by how much. And I also want to wait and see, like, I also wonder if, like, maybe I'll get a promotion soon or something. Who knows? I don't know. I just know that a lot of people are like a little bit dissatisfied right now. My supervisor included, because we're friends. So, you know, it's all things are happening. But we'll see. Anyway, for now, I have a job, and that's all that really matters. So, that's where I'm at right now today. But anyway, that's my very long-winded way of saying I've had a very, very long week. Being like, because I was hoping to like fit in another stream sometime this week. That was like assuming that I actually finished at 5, but I did not finish at 5 any day this week, so it is what it is. That's okay. But yeah, I figured out that like as soon as Monday happened, I was like, I kind of realized that wasn't gonna be a possibility, but whatever. Anyway, as for today though, today was a little better because I woke up super early, but I took a half day today because, as all of you are aware, it's also Black Friday, and there was some record store stuff that I wanted to do today, so I woke up at 6 a.m. and I went to the mall and I stood in line at like just before 7 a.m. to like make sure I got some cool stuff. So, yep, that's what I did. I got 2 records that are like exclusives for this like event, and I got Wicked, and I got the part 2 Wicked vinyl, and I got Rent as well. So that was cool. Was it worth it? Yes. Reprise Black Friday stuff. Alright, anyway, we're gonna play some Nier. It's been a while. I'm really sorry that it's been a long time. So I'm gonna play this today. We'll play more Nier on Sunday. Hopefully it turns out well. I've lost track of which route we're on, by the way. I'm thinking this is the 3rd one, but I genuinely have no remembrance in my head. All I can remember is how much I fucked up on that one hacker thingy. I'm still doing that stuff with 9s, right? Or was I doing this stuff with Pascal? Or was that 2 streams ago? I can't remember. I think we finished the stuff with Pascal and then we switched to 9s.
Pod. Mark the next resource recovery unit on the map.
Affirmative. Yeah, 9S is kind of having a really rough time right now.
Anyway, by the way, how was everybody's Thanksgiving and Turkey Day? How was the food? I need to live vicariously through all of you. Because Canadian Thanksgiving was a while ago. Did you always look like that? I feel like you didn't have that scary mouth before. I'm not liking that.
Hello. This is the Resource Recovery Unit. Now activating defense mode.
Over and over.
Hey Blue Raid, how's it going? What's up? Okay, actually, can someone give me like a very quick recap of like what the recovery units are? Because I remember it was like, remember what we were doing, I just can't fully remember why. Rice and gravy stuffing, sweet potato mash, collard greens, rolls. Fry as turkey? No, that's so sad.
That language again.
This reads God box.
God, huh? What are these machines doing talking about gods?
Spent the day training bird Pokemon because turkeys, very nice. There's a big tower in the middle of the abandoned city. Oh, right. Okay, good. Thank you. That does help. Sometimes I just forget those like tiny details. Oh no, there's a cutscene coming. This can't be good.
Pod, why did the machines attack Pascal's village?
Oh.
Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Huh?
We've got some very exciting news for everyone today. There's only one lock left to remove from the tower cell. And in order to repay you for your faithful patronage, whoever dismantles the final substance will earn a special prize. Good luck.
The hell was that?
Large structural unit of machine life form origin activated to the east.
A large what now? What the heck is going on around here?
Unknown.
Well, let's go check out this large structural unit.
That's really weird that they force switched me. I don't like that. If you're feeling much for a restaurant, you got crab rangoon with lobster, scallops covered in bacon, clam chowder, prime rib, green beans, and cheesecake. Oh my god. That sounds very good. And I see that we're picking up with A2 right where we left off with the Pascal situation. It's oddly quiet. I really like hate this. Because I know some shit's about to go down right now. I'm letting A2 enjoy this chilled walk back before everything goes to shit. Oh, did we not suggest maybe switching my weapons? Did I already do that? Is this one or two-handed? Oh, it's one-handed. Because it's a small sword. Okay. Good. You and your mom went out to a buffet-style place that does a nice Thanksgiving spread. Turkey, seafood, and dessert. Ooh, a dessert bar. That sounds really yummy. Oh no, they're both two-handed still. Is this one faster? Oh yes, it's much faster. Okay, let's do that. Ooh, I'm glad you're feeling better now, Blue Brain. Did I, like, not pick that up? Oh, it's full. But you know what? A day outside of work is always nice. No, you're totally right about that. I've definitely had some very close calls, most likely because of my setup. Oh no. They want me to go there too? That's not good. Actually, maybe I should go back and find like a teleport point. Maybe like, where is it? Right there? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, you're gonna do more drawing next week? That sounds excellent. What did you see on Twitch today, Blue Grade? Oh no. This can only mean bad things. I don't like this. This can only mean bad things.
Excessive combat activity will put unacceptable strain on your body.
Shut up!
Negative. This support unit is assigned to Yorha Unit 9S. As such, being concerned for said unit's well-being is a requirement.
Whatever.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Whoa! Hi, Synth. What's up? Oh, you were watching an E33 randomizer. Nice, that's fun. I mean, honestly, even for games I haven't played, randomizers are very fun to watch because it's always just kind of cool to see what the route ends up looking like for those. And like, for example, like I love when they do like Castlevania randomizers and stuff, even though I've never played one, because I know that it's really interesting. It's just like really interesting to watch, I feel. Hacking these feels like an absolute joke now, which is like kind of funny. Okay. Didn't love that. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention that. I did see the stuff that you posted in the creative channel. It looked really good. I can't remember if I commented or not, but I did see it. And it looked very good. Okay. I know, we've learned the hacking ways now. starting to wonder. We're over here, right? Also, I don't know about all of you, but we have been getting a lot of snow here lately. I know that for some of you that's not even a possibility, but it has been very, 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 very snowy here today. Which I kind of wish was not the case, but it is what it is. It's an active hindrance to my enjoyment, but suck. I absolutely hate them. Did I get them all? I think I did. Noise. Just temperature plunge? Yeah, that makes sense. Colder for a while now. For a second I was like, wait, what do you mean? And then I realized you meant hacking for credit card. It took me a second to realize, but then once I did. Look at me not dying to these. Like, holy shit. Killing it, actually. Like, never me. Never in 1,000 years. Wow. I'm absolutely locking in today. Somebody call Futaba. It's time for my Phantom Thief debut. Okay. You should know that my self-confidence at learning new things is so low. Do we have silly little hacking boxes, or do we have more enemies? Feeling like either.
Model
Okay.
210.
Oh.
Operator? Oh no. So this operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210. Volunteered to undergo Type B equipment transition during previous descent.
Whoa! Yeah, I'm not loving this. Okay. Shit! Okay, that was not good.
No.
Whew. Okay, that was cool. That was close. I'm gonna... Yes, I do remember that that's who that was. That's kind of sad though. Like, please be pals. Ah! Oh god. Yeah, there was a whole lot of Okay, we gotta stick to this. Whoa! Forgot about the orange. Oops, got stuck. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, no.
Operator!
I hate the silly orange blocks.
Coordinate data. Location specified.
Not a whole lot I can do from between the purple lines.
Please keep. Me.
Okay, that was good.
One. Affirmation. Spice. Shit.
Nice.
Please. Kill.
Oh, I feel so bad. This is not what we wanted. Ow, fuck. Woo! I saw that one coming.
This is so long.
Oh, stop it. Okay. Wasn't used to that. Ouch. That sucks. Oh. Oh. Oh.
A2.
Oh, he's gonna lose his fucking mind.
2B told me. She told me she wanted you to become a good person.
You... Don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
She's gonna need some context for that. Or he is.
Where'd he go?
Analysis. Yorha Unit 9S is still alive. Query. Why would Unit A2 be concerned with the status of Unit 9S after turning on Yorha?
Shut up.
Because A2 is like a good person? I don't know. Like, what? Whoa! That was really fast. Okay.
think begging for your lives will help? You think that's going to make me forget everything?
You know what? That's valid. Okay. Perhaps not the answer. Ouch. We're gonna heal up a little bit. Why? No. Hold on. My supposed Yeah, I remember the bucket. I was thinking that. Oof. Dark. Jeez. Contact initiated between Pod 042 and Pod 153. Pod 153. What's the matter, Pod 042? This protocol is not an interface intended for conversational use. Acknowledged. However, this pod has a confidential transmission for Pod 153. Understood. Begin transmission. An error has been detected in the transmission network between Pod 042 and Pod 153. Hypothesis. Said error is fragmented data caused by deterioration of the transmission environment. It may be so. However, it may also not be so. Message unclear. Clarification requested. After repeated information exchanges between multiple pods, an unexpected phenomenon has occurred. We pods have developed unusually protective feelings toward support targets 2B-A2 and 9S. Could this be... or query, could this be our will? Unknown. The definition of will is unclear. Will is the question of whether pods are capable of their own self-determination. Even if it were possible, such actions cannot be abided. Successful mission fulfillment is all that matters. Whatever the case, we tactical support units have a duty to see this through to the end. Duty? Huh, you sounded like an android just there. Agreed, but just as androids are influenced by humans, so were we tied to our creators. Perhaps. Pod 153. Do not die. The concept of death has no meaning to tactical support units. However, your expression of concern is appreciated. I also hope that you do not die, Pod 042. Yeah.
Physical check complete. Memory check complete. Maintenance mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate. Good morning, 9S.
Am I...
Analysis. The enemy structural unit collapsed during battle. Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous, thus said unit was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator Model 210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
Oh.
Gosh, I hate watching him go through this when, like, everybody he knows is now dying. It's not so good.
Situation report.
Tower access authentication key acquired. The required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower is now open for investigation.
Good.
Okay, let me see. You mean like... Oh, I know what you mean now. Okay. Okay. Let me... Okay, hang on. So if I go there... How's the best way to go about this? Maybe I can go to... If I leave this, will it, like, checkpoint me? Or, like, what I mean is, if, like, I have to go all the way to the tower, and it won't, like, pull me towards it if I'm close to it, right? Because I'm thinking I can maybe emerge out the side of the sewer, go back to the resistance camp, upload everything that I have. Okay. Or update everything that I have. Okay. So I'm gonna get out of here first. If I can remember how. And then I'll go back to the resistance camp and we can, like, use some chips and stuff. You know, I never really buy barbecue chips. That's not a favorite of mine. But mostly because I don't really, like, do sweet flavors that often. Whereas I feel like barbecue is a little bit on the... It's got a little bit of a sweetness to it. In general. Okay. Oh yeah, I can upgrade the pod. I never found all that stuff though. Ooh, I could get a much better auto heal. I'm gonna take this. Okay. Oh, I know, but I just thought it was interesting that, like, we've never talked about that before. I'm not a big, barbecue flavor person. Doesn't mean I never like it, but I just thought it was an interesting fact. I may be able to upgrade some of these now, so what if I do like a second load up here? Oh, I have more space. Oh. Okay, well. That works. I wonder if I have... Do I need both of these? I don't know. Maybe I should just do... I should fuse a couple more of that too. Like, what about the HP ones? I see. I see. Okay. So... That's fine, though. I think I can maybe remove this one. And then we can go to support. Oh, it's not under support. It's under probably... Oh yeah, it's much bigger. That's fine. I think I can remove this one too. I think I had a bigger one. and then I still have like 20 something to work with, so. Ranged attack is probably fine. Clarification though. So if I do the ranged attack up, that means like my pod gets stronger, right? Because that's my only ranged thing that I have. Yeah, pod. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, then I use them pretty frequently, so I'm gonna add that too. And I think I'm good for now. Health went down a little bit, but I have like a overall stronger one instead of two. Like instead of having like one that's a +1 and one that's like a +2, I have one that's like a +5 or 6 or something. I think that should be good. I think I'm okay with that. I forgot to change my pod program. I think I want to go with this. Cool. Oh wait, and then I wanna save. I'll see if I can potentially upgrade my weapon, but I don't think I can. You are right that it does not taste like actual barbecue. I totally agree. Honey barbecue's alright. I really like, oh my gosh, the trend of like hot honey stuff. Oh, so good. Hot and sweet, that's good. That shit is tasty. You know what? Okay. Also, I love sour cream. Very good. Although there's like a few different variations on that, but like sour cream and onion, oh, so good. Or like, have you ever had, oh, I don't remember if you all have this brand. We have this brand of chips called Miss Vicky's, and they're like kettle cooked, and they have a bunch of like really interesting flavors. Like they have a hot chili, like it's like a chili and sour cream or something. That's so, or sweet chili and sour cream, so good. Oh my gosh, yes, the jalapeno ones are also so good. Love those. Okay, here we go.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience, but locks on each sub-unit must be deactivated before access
Oh,
to
right.
the tower. Have a great day.
Forgot.
Tower sub-unit access granted.
really love their, I agree with you, I love their jalapeno chips. I almost always do go for their, salt and vinegar ones, because it's like the malt vinegar, it tastes completely different, and I have never been a salt and vinegar person, but I am for that brand. If it's like the regular, like white vinegar style though, I still don't. I don't really do those.
Congratulations! You've unlocked all of the sub-units. That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower. We look forward to serving you.
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concerned over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way!
Yeah, salt and vinegar 100% depends on the brand for me. Because if it's like the white vinegar type, I really am not a fan. It's too much. It's like too, like, tart.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Allies?
Oh, these two.
Wait, you?
9S, we've been expecting you. The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Okay.
Devila? Obala? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside. We've got this, 9S. You just focus on hacking.
I don't want the girlies to die. We're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there. Oh no.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It's part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit the self-consciousness data to lose control. The
What?
resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
That doesn't sound good.
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Oh no!
No, don't! can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil! Right.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
No! Everybody is dying! I hate this! I don't like this. Alert. Data records discovered for units Devila and Popola. Do you wish to open this data now? I guess. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all, because our models, the Devila and Popola models, are defective. Record. Transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order, function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popola models. It's the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair, we shared destiny's burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. I'm seeing some similar words here. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Ah. Watch out! Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It's wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popola. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devila grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, oh god! I don't want to choose your own adventure game. Oh god. Well, this sounds like a bad idea, so we're gonna check to see if we can repair it. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devila. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way, such trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devila's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The black scroll took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay, I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail... Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self and the black scrawl started raging out of control. What does that mean? I want to know! I just need to ask something. I need to ask this now. So clearly, I have no fucking idea what's going on. Sort of. Like, I kind of do and I kind of don't. Am I, like, supposed to know what's happening? Because I feel like this is one of those things where, like, there's one critical piece that as soon as they tell me what it is, it's all gonna make sense. But as of right now, I feel like I have no idea what's happening right now. I might be missing some information. Okay. All right. You can play this without knowing what happens in Replicant. I'm just kind of curious to see if, like, this is... I don't mind not understanding, like, the prequel story. Because... But I'm just kind of curious to know, like, how... Like, there's clearly gaps in what I know, but I wonder if maybe, like, I wonder if it's, like, in this game, or if it's because I didn't play Replicant yet. But I'm not sure. Anyway. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world, but at night we'd just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devla and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks, the sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walked with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devla loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg all right? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet, she continues to smile, also I won't worry. Remember when our resistance allies injured her... I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devla and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Okay. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. Okay. Okay. So originally, correct me if I'm wrong, as part of Yorha, they told us that they brought the humans to the moon. Like, whatever was left of humanity was on the moon. But we know that that's a lie. And they're saying that Devla and Popola have replicant data and they put it on the surface of the moon. But I wonder if those two things, like, obviously, I don't say I wonder, but the two things are clearly related in some way, right? I'm mostly just thinking out loud. But I wonder if the replicant data, and I'm spitballing here because I'm just thinking of like what the word itself could be, is like, I wonder if maybe like I wonder if replicants are like human clones in some way, and then maybe that became what the androids are like some form of like clone or something. Because replicant reminds me of the word replicate, which would mean to copy, which would mean, and the androids look like human copies. So I wonder if, like, I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devila and Popola models who had snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Installed, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn we endured, because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution. But in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Devila met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts, something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis. There's nothing we can do. But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devila and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devila and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila. And for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. But we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert. A new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet I wonder if there's anywhere on the planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? Oh. I reach out and support Devila's body. As long as we have our bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. Jeez. The other thing about Nier is between Nier and Drakengard and all their combined content, I realize you don't have a full totality of the universe. Yeah, that's really fair. I think that, yeah, with Kingdom Hearts, there's a clear, like, well, not 100% clear, but there's a clearer pathway in that series that kind of, like, makes it make a little bit more sense if you play them in order. Which, like, I guess there's some debate about, like, how, like, what order you can play them in. Although, personally, I don't think it's up for debate, but that's a personal issue. But yeah, I think that, like, playing Kingdom Hearts out of order, you feel very fucking confused. I think with this game, I feel mildly confused, but it's, like, it's more like I just have a piece. But there's clearly parts that, like, do not make sense to me. Which, like, maybe I'll feel differently after I play Replicant, but I do feel like, yeah, it's a universe thing. But also, unlike Kingdom Hearts, they focus on, like, different characters in every game. Because I haven't seen, like, any of these characters in, like, Replicant, for example. So I think that, like, I mean, obviously Devila and Popola might be there. But, I mean, like, I don't think A2, 2B, 9S are, like, in other games, as far as I know, so interesting. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devila and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query: why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all.
Alright.
Corrupted Yorha units!
Yeah, I wonder, like, if they felt like they weren't useful, why keep them? See, I'll tell you what I think. I think that in some ways the android units are like tests. Oh fuck, ow. Okay, whoa, let's fucking relax.
And thank you for choosing
Ah! I don't really, oh, okay, there we go.
We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today.
Ow. Here's what I think. I think it's really odd that they chose to wipe their memories instead of just like getting rid of them, when clearly like they were not successful, as not in my like according to what they had designed them for.
For the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're going to love it.
I'm gonna kill you.
I think it feels like every like unit type is something that they feel like keeping around for whatever reason, to try and like gather data, and they have specific purposes and like and stuff like that, hence the memory wipe. But it feels like that shouldn't be what they're being used for. Whoa! If that makes any sense. I'm really not explaining myself very well, but yeah. They're more like experimental than anything else. Yep.
2B models?
That makes sense.
I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am. I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you!
Yeah, as I was reading that, I had kind of wondered the same thing. Like, was it really them or not? So I definitely had the same, like, I had the same thought for sure, because I was wondering if maybe that, like, now clearly at that time that I said that, or I was thinking, and I was reading through, like, their story, I didn't have, like, the full context of the fact that, like, their memory had been wiped just yet. So that kind of, like, fills in a little bit of a gap for me, I suppose. Fuck. Yeah, that definitely fills in some stuff that, like, I wonder if, like, that is the explanation for, like, why, I feel like I just don't have enough time to do that. For, like, why they feel that way. But I definitely wondered if maybe they just, like, weren't able to comprehend that it was, like, really them. Especially because they did mention that, like, they're imperfect and everything, so I wondered if maybe they just, like, had a little bit, like, they were just a little bit messed up, and that was kind of the reason. Sick. That helps a wee bit.
me! To me! Don't worry, I'm going to kill you now!
Aw. He is having like the biggest psychotic break of his life right now. Not that most people can afford to have multiples of those, but you're understanding what I'm saying. Oh boy. Our boy's going through it. Like, big time. Nice. Woo! No. Oh, okay. 9S needs like some cozy pajamas and like a day with no mental load, you know what I'm saying? And a hug. Like he needs some serious self-care. And some therapy might be helpful, yes. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh, yo, I am killing it on the hacking today.
Alert. Enemies detected.
Still a few stragglers, huh?
Oh. Oh, damn.
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
I totally forgot that she had her like special mode because I've never used it. Oh no.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside.
I see.
Sorry, girlies.
Say, did we manage to help?
You did.
We 9S.
I see.
I'm gonna save here. It says I can. So let's do that. actually, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I have a friend who doesn't play a lot of games, and so recently she asked me, she's trying to like figure out what types of games she likes and stuff like that. And so recently she asked me, like, have you played Kingdom Hearts? And I was like, yes, absolutely I have.
This
So
is a
she...
Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go.
So she is, she bought the like all-in-one pack, and she is playing through Kingdom Hearts 1 right now for the first time, which is absolutely nutty because it's so wild to me that people like just have not played Kingdom Hearts. So it's always fun getting to see someone else go through it and like experience it for the first time. It's very nice. I love watching that. Which she is enjoying it, by the way.
What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
It's it's weird. Kingdom Hearts is in a weird place where it's like kind of niche and kind of not. Like, I feel like if you play video games, most people have at least heard of Kingdom Hearts or like have tried one. Like, if you play games, you've probably heard of them or whatever. Like, you've seen them or seen a commercial or something. If you're on the internet, you might have heard like when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out or something. But like, I feel like maybe not everybody has played it, but at the very least, most people have like tried it, or like determined at the very least that like it's not for them, or you know, whatever. I think it's pretty big now. Also, yeah, I feel immensely sad for Devila and Popola. Knowing that everything you do, you just feel guilty. Like, that's terrible. I kind of hate that for them.
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Oh, I can hack with her now? Oh, I don't have to do it manually. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm seeing I have to go all the way around. Oh, okay. Adam, Eve, Yorha. Human server record. Oh shit, we got a lot of stuff right now.
This tower
Oops.
looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
Can I read that stuff? Oh, it's just a storage record. I see. I'll be honest with you, I think the featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series is more of an SMT meme than a Devil May Cry meme. Like... Not that anybody would know that, but technically, it's a SMT reference. Oh, did people not like that anime adaptation? I thought it would have been good because people seem to really like the Castlevania one. I've actually seen like season 1 of the Castlevania one. I don't. Predicted human server infiltration route, dummy protection, genetic storage warehouse location information. DMC had 2 adaptations and neither stuck the landing well. That
These
sucks.
records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
But there was no human server on. Well, there's a server, I guess, but it's not real. Condition makes further treatment if possible. Report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. Oh my god, am I right? Were there clones? Y'all. If I was correct about that, holy shit. I might be on to something.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them. Huh? What's that? Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha. This data.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa! Oh. Sure. I'll pretend like that's a real solution to that problem.
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
No.
Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal: hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
Oh. All right. This is all bad. All of this is bad. Everything I'm seeing today, bad. All of it bad. None of this is good.
Virus eliminated. 95% of functionality restored.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like spiraling is putting it lightly. Oh, good. Project Gestalt Report 11. Let's read that shit. Here we go. Due to the relapse of the original, Gestalt units in preservation are now relapsing at an accelerated rate. The process of recording their bodies and gathering their DNA continues, but progress is poor. New countermeasures in development intended to serve as a replacement to Project Gestalt are scheduled to be transferred to the Next Generation Preservation Project Preparation Committee. That's a very long name. As for this report, it will serve as the final record of both Project Gestalt and the committee. For information about the development plans for new Android models and the refinement of existing models, please refer to the attached sheet. Furthermore, we have received approval to consider the disposal of the Devila and Popola observer models at a later date. Okay. I don't know if I want to read this. As the first descent of the Yorha prototype's Attacker 2, which is what A2 is, was the sole unit to return alive despite mediocre results during her simulations. Upon analysis of her stored personality data, it was discovered she possesses excellent analytical and decision-making skills in extreme circumstances. As reported separately, we will install this personality data in a lot of the new E models and use them for the security protection of this project. Okay. It should be Fortuna because I need the explanation. Kind of makes you wonder who A1 was, eh? Yes, you... Same brain, same train of thought. You understand.
Yorha Unit 9S. Yorha Unit 9S. Welcome to the tower.
Can I run?
Welcome to the tower.
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life
leaving.
forms here.
Goodbye. Nope. Nope, we're leaving. 9S is fucking out of here. Shit, I can't leave. I tried. That's what we should be doing, though, just for the record. I think that that's the right decision for our friend 9S. I haven't seen The Shining, but I too can sense when it is time to get the fuck out. I think I've seen enough horror movies to know that. I really should watch The Shining sometime though. As a horror movie watcher, I feel like I would probably very much enjoy it. I did want to read my first Stephen King novel this year, and I didn't end up doing it, but I really wanted to. Maybe I'll still do it before year end, who knows? I like this very long thought process you went through, Hero. I appreciate that. Oh, really? He's not a fan of the movie? That's very interesting.
You did it. You did it. Now let us show you what we promised.
I honestly almost don't want to see. Like, I'm okay.
This is Project Yorha. That means all of us. To be...
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight?
Oh, let me see it!
We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed. You're Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence...
Keep them coming. I'll
Oh,
destroy
fuck.
them all of them. And this tower!
I didn't think it would stop talking. I didn't know that. I missed the dialogue. Also, Stephen King has made, like, a lot of books. I know you're joking, but also, it's, like, a lot of books. Like, an incredible amount, actually. Like 7, no, like a lot, like a fucking insane amount of books. So much so that apparently, I've heard this from a friend, that Stephen King has written so many books that people actually don't even think he wrote them all. I didn't even know that was like a real take. Like, people think that he, like, has a ghostwriter or something. Or, like, I've heard it as, like, they think that he has, like, a team of people that, like, help him write books or something. I don't know if I believe that, but, you know, it's a theory that people have, because they think that, like, no one person can write that many books that quickly. But, whatever. Yeah, I fully believe that, like, there's people that, like, maybe help him do research, or, like, you know, he, like, rather than having, like, a singular editor, does he have, like, multiple editors, or, like, people that can help him, like, go through his stuff? Like, yes, I 100% believe that. Whoa, 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 the audio. Whoa, did that happen to you all, or was that just me? I can't tell if that was the game or not. I am assuming that it was... Okay, that was funky. I'm assuming that was the game. Holy moly. Okay, I'm gonna assume that was a game issue then. Yeah, 9S is, like, unnecessarily brutal now. Also, did I miss a lot of dialogue, or, like...
Who are they?
Oh, right. You're right. I should read that. Okay. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it be deliberately attacked by machines. Okay. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost. and falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be. So you're telling me that everything that we've seen up until this point, including the destruction of the bunker, was planned? Okay. Okay. I'm hearing you. That doesn't make me feel empty inside at all, actually. No. That would be too much. I don't know if I'm going to the right place. Yeah, so, okay, the way that I'm understanding this currently is that, which is kind of, sort of what I was saying, was that they create these units, like Devila and Popola. Not just them, though, but, like, all of them. So they create them, they send them out there, they gather the data, they store it somewhere for some reason, in order to, like, pacify all of the units, like, the current units that we know, like 2B, 9S, whatever. They created this whole Yorha project bullshit so that they could, like, do their little devious shit for fun, and no one would be the wiser, because they realized that, like, hey, we're just gonna go about our days and do all this sketchy shit. But then they were like, wait a minute, if people find out about this, people meaning our androids, then they're gonna turn on us, which is very bad. So they realized that at some point, and they're like, okay, wait, in order for us to continue to do what we're doing, we have to lie to everybody, which they did. And then now they create, like, not only did they create Project Yorha, they also plan to not only, like, they plan to create it and then also dismantle it so that none of this would ever be found out. And that's, now that I'm thinking about it, like, now that I've just said that, that's why the commander gives 9S that information. Because she thinks that, like, it's all fucked anyway. Like, everybody will die. So she doesn't care if he knows or not. That's why she lets him have it. And that also explains why they just bothered to erase Devila and Popola's memories. As opposed to simply destroying them.
Damn it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
She's got a interesting looking sword right there.
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call you A2 now? It's just bring back memories. Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test run for Project Yorha.
Shut up!
promised to the little android, aren't you? Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
God damn it!
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Oh my god.
Shut up and explain it already!
Said strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
Okay. So I don't attack them.
Consciousness data saturation rate, 30%.
It's also very amusing.
Consciousness data saturation rate, 60%.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are networked and vast. We are superior to you.
Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
I mean... Holy...
Consciousness data saturation rate, 90%.
That thing's really
We are
scary.
one, and yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate, 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
Okay, so now what?
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further.
Okay.
We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly think you can win?
What the?
Analysis.
Yo, I hate that
The
face.
saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
Huh. They're acting like humans.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna watch this happen. Okay. Okay, this is so weird. Like, I have no idea what's happening. Okay. Oh, good. Our friend.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Okay.
This is messed up. What the hell is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
So literally memory leak. Whoa, ouch. Whoa, whoa, I did not like that. That was not cool. Yeah, you gotta go first. You, I don't like this. Notes. Notes. Whoa! Whoa! I am not sure, but we're gonna try.
I believed you. I believed you. I believed you.
Uh-huh. Totally thought that.
Become a god. Become a god. Become a god. Who has become?
Oh, okay, okay. Let's chill. Let's all just relax. Also, this may be a stupid question, but there's like no risk of me like falling off the stage, right? I'm assuming that I'm fine, but like if I feel like if I was gonna fall, I would have fallen by now, but I'm gonna try not to test that theory. Oh, 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 oh. Whew. There's a lot happening right now.
Take their lives. Take their. Become as gods. As gods. As gods. As gods. Lose what is precious. Lost. Destroyed. So we destroy you too.
What's all this junk?
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
Really could have used the laser, but we don't have it. That's okay. It will take. Whoa, whoa. gotta say the like the heal that I have now is absolutely nuts. It's like very, very good. Assuming I don't get hit simultaneously, like I am healing so fast. The switching is really weird. switching is like very odd to me. Okay. Oh! I really thought she had that. Oh, good. Oh, hell. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, lordy. Oh, beautiful. Yo, that's really fucking scary. Whoa. When did I oh my god, when did I become 9S? What the heck? I'm like just noticing that now. Okay. Everything is going crazy. Was I 9S the whole time? Oh my god, I thought I was A2. Holy crap. I have no idea when I started controlling 9S. I was like not paying attention. Okay. Okay, these ones are not good. We're gonna get this. No. Oh, damn. I was right there. That sucks. I pretty much had that too. A shame. Okay, this one. Surely, yeah, okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, now I'm A2. Okay, good, 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 good. Woo! Okay. hard to control at the end.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 Type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units.
What?
But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up! Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Oh my god. What? No, I knew they were gonna make me do this. I knew they were gonna do this shit to me. And you know what? I don't want to pick. Where's my back door? Where's mine? I don't want none of this. No. This is like when they made me choose Pascal. They're the two options. I don't like, no, nuh-uh, I don't like these options. This bad. This bad. I just want to say, I want to go on record. I'm going to say this right now. I both love and hate this game. Like, what the fuck is this choice? Okay? What is this? I don't like. No. Now here's what I'm going to do. I don't want to make this choice. However, if I have to make this choice, there's only one choice I can make in my head. Okay? Which is, and hopefully nobody crucifies me for this, I feel like the best choice in a choice where everybody loses, is A2. I'm gonna say that because 9S is a killing machine. Like, he is fucked up beyond belief, and he cannot live this way. So even if I were to choose him, I feel like I'd be interested to see what happens, but he's also acting out of a irrational rage because he doesn't know that 2B, like, asked A2 to kill her. So, and, like, there's obviously, like, he's done. He's out to lunch. Like, I feel like, again, everybody loses here, but I feel like he just needs, like, he needs to go. Like, nothing good can come of his existence from this point. because no matter what happens, everything's fucked up. Like, nothing will satisfy him. You know? Because then, like, like, that's understandable. It's not like I think he's bad or anything, but it's just that nothing will be able to fill that emptiness that he has. And I think A2 has come to terms with that, possibly. Or at least she's not going on a murderous rampage. And so if you asked me which of the two of these characters I think has the best chance of starting over, I would say it would have to be A2. Because at this point, I can only describe 9S's actions as deranged. And so, in that case, I'm gonna have to choose A2. So, that's what I'm doing. Oh, shit. I know, I like how they give you this, like, very life-changing decision, and they're like, are you sure?
Alert. Functionality reduced due to hacking activity. Proposal. Destroy Yorha Unit 9S.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Ah! Oh, God. I don't really know what to do in this case. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, good. Good. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is really hard. Ah! This is fucked up. Ow. Jesus. Excellent. Oh, it's regular this time. Okay. I can maybe fix this, potentially. Yes, let's go. And also, no, he's completely deranged. Like, there's no other word for that. For, like, what he's doing. He literally said, cease all logical thought and speech so that I can kill this bitch. Even though A2 literally did nothing to him. Like, no. Ah! Jeez. Also, I'm glad you told me there was a point of no return, because the game sure as shit didn't tell me. So... happy to know that. Ah! Okay, hold up, hold up. Okay, there we go. Well, there goes the arm again.
Hack it!
Acknowledged.
She murdered 2B? Yeah, I know, but 2B wanted to die. She was infected or had a virus or whatever. She asked!
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Yorha Unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
I don't care if he knows that or not. The answer, even if A2 did murder 2B, the answer is still not murderous rampage mode, okay? And I know that with all that big brain circuitry he has, he also knows that's not the correct answer. But he ain't willing to let it go.
I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
I'm sorry. I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
I'm just looking at the credits and I'm realizing 9S is also Tanjiro. Doesn't feel like I want. I hate this. Everybody loses. I really hate this. I will say though that this was my favorite route so far. I really, really liked this one. And yeah, everything sucks. You're 100% correct. I feel so empty inside because it's one of those, like, I've said this before, but this game often creates that feeling of like not always, or I guess like a lot less, that like I want to cry feeling, but it gives me that emptiness, like everything feels pointless kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I feel like I haven't cried much playing this game. I did a couple of times, but not the way that I expected, because it just makes me feel empty, which is like arguably worse. So, like, now I have to sit in a corner and like contemplate my existence. Do you know what I mean? Yes, it's Ava sad. You're 100% correct. Yeah, Your Lie in April, though, is like bawl your fucking eyes out kind of sad. I know, because I don't think I've ever cried so hard watching an anime. Like, Your Lie in April is the absolute peak for how hard I have cried watching a TV show ever. So, yeah, Your Lie in April gives that feeling. For sure. There's a reason why I've never rewatched it. It's so incredible, but I don't know when I'm gonna be ready to see that again. That show took my heart out of my chest, stomped on it, sliced it into tiny, tiny little pieces, and then it put it back in my chest. Never the same. Patched up, but not the same. Also, yeah, as far as I understand it, I did do Pascal's story. Ruined my life, by the way. Yeah, with the kid. Yeah, I did. Yeah, with the kids. I did do that. Yeah, that was the that was one of the times I cried. Yeah, I was not okay. For sure. Oh, I see. The debug menu. Until you look. Why? What's the purpose of that? To freely place enemies. I'm very confused. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. I feel like I should have saved that file twice so that I could have done the ending the other way around. Shit. Damn. I didn't think about that. I should have saved this on a different file. Damn. a lot. That was a lot of stuff we just saw. Damn. I have to contemplate my existence now. Okay, so anyway, I have to say, okay, so here's my thoughts at this point. So far, that was my favorite route. But, like, by a lot. Like, there was some really cool shit that happened there. Second, I think A2 is my favorite character. I really, really like her. I don't know why that is, or, like, what it is that makes her different from the other two. I think so far, 9S is the most interesting. Because he's the most disturbed. But I think that A2 is the one that speaks to me the most for some reason. Also, someone tell me if I'm understanding this correctly, but A2 is like the template for 2B, right? Because they said that she's like she was one of the first ones. And then, because she was like an attacker model, which then if you, like, then they based 2B off of her, which is why also when, like, that's also why she looks a lot like 2B after she cuts her hair. She's an older gen, yes, but, like, for example, like, I think her and 9S don't have a lot in common, but, like, she's specifically, like, the template for 2B's model, right? Sorry, I was on my phone. Sorry. I was reading something. Sorry. Yeah, so okay. So I was thinking no, my thoughts are gone. Nope, my thoughts are gone. Yeah, this was a lot. Like, you can tell that it was a lot because my filler words have increased. So every 2 seconds, I'm trying to think of something to say, and I end up with the word like in my vocabulary. But, wow, that was certainly an experience. So, someone level with me here. I would like to know, because I've gone through now 3 of the routes, and I know that when I asked this originally, after I finished the first route, how much longer, like, they would be. But now I'm really curious, now that I've gone through at least 3 of these, how much longer do I have in the game overall? There's one more main route, the rest are joke endings, right. And the main one is going to be rather familiar. Oh, maybe like an hour? Oh, wow, okay. Cool. So what you're saying is that we're going to finish this on Sunday. Is what I'm gathering, regardless of how many endings we seem to think there are. So, like, you'd plan for something else. Okay, I got it. Okay, interesting. So, okay, I'm just gonna sit here and chat with y'all for a minute. So, next stream I have to come up with something else to do. But I don't want to start something brand new because, in case any of you are keeping track of this, which I'm sure nobody is but me, Metroid comes out next Thursday. Which, again, in case you've been keeping along with this extravaganza that I've been going on, I'm still on Metroid Prime 2. However, apparently, there's no need to play the previous ones in order to play 4. So now I'm conflicted on whether or not I should actually start 4 when I get it. I'm not sure. But I can't play 2 or 3 up here with you because that requires more setup that I do not have space for. So I'm wondering how I'm wondering what I should do now. As for Prime 2, I am in Sanctuary currently. I hope that gives you an idea of where I'm at. My last upgrade that I got would have been Spider Ball. So that's like a general idea. Wait, not super far. No, wait, I've played like 20 hours already. It can't be that much longer. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't tell me if that's true. But, I've gotten a lot of abilities. Yeah, no, like, I was like, wait. Yeah. Honestly, I have conflicting feelings on this game because I really hate the boss fights. Like, they're kind of trash. But the rest of the game is fine. I just don't think it's my personal favorite. For a variety of reasons. I think I'm more just like, there's a few mechanics I'm not a big fan of, and there are some extremely frustrating boss fights, and I think that I would really like to see this with a fresh coat of paint, because I know that this is like the hardest version that there is, and I would really like to just like see if they could maybe just like add a little quality of life kind of features, you know, make it a little bit, I don't want to say easier, but easier. Like, I don't really, not that I couldn't do it or I can't do it, but I just don't want to try that hard for like a first person game. Sorry. And I never wanted to do a boss fight in a ball, so I'm okay. Not my favorite design they've ever done. And then just in general, like, I like that there's like new worlds and enemies and like stuff like that. But I think because I'm so invested into the franchise at this point, I like much prefer the first game because it builds on what I'm already familiar with, like the Chozo, the space pirates, the Metroids, like a lot of the data and the information that you're getting is based on stuff that's like long running in the franchise. And truthfully, like, the games don't like give a lot of lore in general. It's just like, it's pretty light on that. So I kind of would have liked to see more of that. Not necessarily like in every single game. Like, I like that it's got its own identity, but I think that there's like definitely a lack of familiarity that doesn't totally hit with me. Especially when every other Metroid game is like builds on the same stuff for the most part. Aside from, ironically, Fusion, which introduces like the X parasites, and it kind of is pretty self-contained in that way. And then Dread kind of expands on that. But I think, like, for the most part, I kind of prefer when they build off of other parts of the world already, because like, I love Fusion, you all know it's my favorite, but it does also kind of bother me that like it's not really connected to a lot of other stuff. I mean, it's connected to Other M, which is, in my mind, doesn't exist, and then now it's connected to Dread, but up until that point, like, it didn't really, it was very self-contained, which is interesting, but doesn't like go into a lot of helping you understand the rest of the world. So but yeah, but actually I am playing on the GameCube, which has made it all the more difficult to play. So Other M is, I'm just gonna say this because I have played Other M actually. The gameplay is fine, but yeah, I hate what it did for the franchise, so it's not good. It doesn't exist. But anyway, so if anyone has any ideas of games that they think I might enjoy, or something I could play that's like relatively short or something, maybe now is a good time to like, I could play another Resident Evil. I really like didn't get that much content out of 3 because it was pretty short, so maybe we could play like 4, maybe we could play 8 because I didn't get to do that this year. We could maybe do a replay of something else that we've not played for a while, maybe Kingdom Hearts. would love to play another one or play again. We could continue rolling with the Persona 3 DLC because I have not finished that yet. Replay probably is not a good idea. I have so many games. I could play Yakuza. I'm trying to think of what's on the PlayStation because while I have it up here, I may as well try to like do something with that. Whereas like Hollow Knight I'm playing on the Switch. I will see. Let's see. Did I like undownload this game? Yeah. We're gonna delete this game because I don't need it right now. Okay, so options. Because I don't want something super long. So I could play Resident Evil 4. We could pick up with Spyro because I'm part of the way through Spyro 2. Let me see. Yes, uninstall. That's what I meant, for sure. We could do Yakuza. How long is, like, Yakuza 1? Kiwami's 1, but, like, you know what I mean. Oh, these are Slings games. These are not short. So, I feel like I'm leaning towards, like, this. Like, Yakuza 1 or, like, another Resident Evil. I do have Hollow Knight here, but my file that I'm playing is on the Switch. Ooh, 30 to 50 hours. That's true. Yeah, I can't remember how long I spent playing Zero, but in my head, I didn't play it for that long. I could also play the second Somnium Files game and, like, just restart it because I fucking forgot everything. And I've been intending to restart it, so I could do that. I feel like that's also not that long. And by the way, by not that long, I mean, like, 20-ish hours. Yeah, Nirvana Initiative might be a good choice. I would also be okay with Dead Space. Because that game's not that long, I don't think. Maybe we'll knock out another Resident Evil. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I could play another one. Would that be so bad? They're not that long. And, like, they're pretty good. Maybe we'll play Resident Evil. I feel like maybe I'll do that because I have 2 more that I haven't played. I really want to be... Like, I know shortly I will play Resident Evil 9. Like, it's coming out next year. Next year? This year? Can't remember. But it's not that far away. So it would be nice to, like, be a little more caught up, right? So, like, if we played 8, that might be good. 4 wouldn't be a bad option either, because once I have beaten the 4 remake, then I'm kind of just like waiting around for the next remake, right? Because after Resident Evil 4 remake, I don't have, like, there's no remake for 5 or 6 yet. So I'm kind of waiting for that to happen. But also, if I start with 8 and we do that, then I can at least be ready for 9 when it comes out. Not that I'll play it on release or anything, because usually I buy these on sale because they are a little bit shorter. But then at the very least, like, when 9 comes out, like, I'm ready if I want to be. Maybe we'll play 8. Which one would you guys prefer? Would you like 4 or 8? Because I've been wanting to play both, so either one is very much okay with me. Your preference is probably 8. You don't have to know anything about either, just whichever one. I know that 4 is like everyone's gold standard, but I will be honest that I think I'm a little more intrigued by 8, mostly because I know that part of the thing about the original Resident Evil series, or like before they rebooted it with 7, was that it got more and more action-y and less like shooty horror vibes and less puzzles and stuff. And so I'm kind of curious to see like what the new trajectory of the games is like, because 7 was really, really fun. But I don't know like what 8 is like at all. Like I don't know what to expect. So I'm kind of, I think if I'm more curious about 1, my preference is probably also 8. But I'm not sure. Because I've been hearing about Resident Evil 4 for so long. But like, you know. Anyway, we'll decide this, but I'm thinking I will decide on my own. If anyone has any other suggestions, please feel free to let me know. I have these games here, but like, I'm not like completely blocking anything off, but probably nothing super lengthy, so like, not a Final Fantasy at the moment anyway. Not gonna do Metaphor right now. Rebirth, probably not yet. Just something to like, I don't know, something a little bit on the shorter side for now. Yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do. I can look through, because I also think I have a couple physical games that I probably have not touched. I have to look through my like my catalog of PS4 and PS5 games. So I will take a look. And if I don't see anything super interesting, then I don't know. Oh gosh, I don't know if I have the capacity to play Mega Man right now. Maybe. I don't know if I have it in me. And if not, anyway, I'll see what I can do. I'm sure that I have a couple games that I'm probably neglecting in my head right now that I just like have had for a while and didn't do anything with them. So yeah, that's where we're at. I hope you've all enjoyed the Nier Automata ride. It's been really good so far, so I'm having a lot of fun. It's tearing my sanity out slowly, but it's interesting and exciting. So, I will let you all know, probably tomorrow, what we can expect. If I find some semblance of a brain after I've contemplated all of the stuff we've seen today, then I will maybe, not promising, maybe be live tomorrow. Especially because I'm feeling that like new game itch maybe. But I will probably also spend some time playing some Metroid this weekend. Because I have to finish 2 at least before I start 4, I think. So I will do my best. I will take a look at what is available. And maybe we'll play some Resident Evil this weekend. That might be fun. But anyway, I'm gonna go because it's pretty late here. So I will see you all again. If you have game suggestions, feel free to throw them in the Discord at some point. I will consider them before we pick up our next stream. And by the way, just in case you all have not heard, I do have a YouTube channel now. And I am uploading the VODs there, so if you would like to subscribe, please do so. It's mostly just to catalog VODs and everything. Like, I'm not editing or cutting these videos or anything, so it's literally exactly what you would watch here, just that I have a limited number of highlight space, so I'm working on getting those uploaded. I'm being much more diligent about downloading my stuff now, so I will not be missing any more of the Nier VODs. And then I'm gonna hopefully be able to upload the Final Fantasy X ones soon. It does take longer than you would think to upload a video. So, anyway, it's coming. Let me know also if you'd be interested in making a role in Discord so that I can ping when new videos go live. If you would like to see them, mayhaps, probably not for the Nier ones because they're happening now, but for the Final Fantasy X ones, I can certainly do that. And yeah, I think that's it. So anyway, this was a lot of fun. Hope everyone enjoyed watching my despair. Can't call it anything other than that. So I'll see y'all again either tomorrow or on Sunday, but I will for sure be live on Sunday. I may just be able to throw in a secret extra thing tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, then Sunday is guaranteed, so I'll see y'all then, and I hope you all stay safe, take care, have a very wonderful rest of your night, and yeah, I'll see you all again very, very soon, so have a good one, everyone. Bye!
to